Okay, the exact diet that got me jacked. For breakfast, I would have 10 eggs. For lunch, I would have yogurt with blueberries in it, Greek yogurt with no sugar, with blueberries. And then for dinner, I would have 1 pound of 80-20 ground beef, so 80% lean, 20% fat. I'd cook that up, put some taco seasoning on, and then have that with rice, sour cream, and cheese. That's the diet. That's literally it. That's all it takes. And I think there's big misconceptions in the lifting space that this has to be something that's complicated, but there's really just a few principles that you have to stick to, and if you do, then you're gonna end up being able to put on way more muscle and just see way more progress than everybody else who's trying to figure out what to do, what should I eat, I need to get my protein, blah blah blah, all that, which is just like nonsense. So basically, the key principles that I follow to stay jacked or to get jacked and to stay jacked and to keep getting more jacked is one, no sugar. You don't want to be having any processed sugar, but that doesn't include things like bananas, which have natural sugar, fruits that have natural sugar, things like that. That doesn't, like, when I say no sugar, that's not what I mean. Don't, like, there's actually kids that come up to me and I say I eat no sugar to them and they're like, well, do you eat fruit? Shut up. Like, I don't eat like candy or anything with added sugar. If you look on the back and the label says it has added sugar, don't eat it. So no added sugar. Second principle is whole foods. So I try, obviously you're not always going to be able to, but I try my best to only eat whole foods, meaning things that only have one ingredient, like eggs, like ground beef, like rice, like bananas, like Greek yogurt. I don't think Greek yogurt's I don't know. Maybe it is, I don't know. But things that only have one ingredient, that makes it way easier for your body to digest it and to actually turn it into muscle after you've trained really hard. And then the third principle is just high protein. Everybody knows you need protein to gain muscle. You can actually increase your muscle size just by eating protein, like to a very small degree, but that's how powerful protein is in building muscle. So yeah, if you stick to those principles and you just find a diet that works for you, maybe you like steak in the morning like a psycho, maybe you like eggs at night, there's other whole foods that you like that have a lot of protein, that's fine. Just find something that doesn't have a lot of sugar, no added sugar, that's whole foods, that's real foods, and stick to it and just make sure you're eating enough so where you're gaining weight. Because I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you're not eating enough calories, you're just never going to be able to actually build muscle. So I guess that's fourth principle. Fourth principle, if you want to get jacked and actually gain muscle mass and muscle size, eat more because you have to be in a caloric surplus to be able to build muscle. Otherwise, your body literally has nothing to build the muscle out of. So 4 principles, get jacked. Yeah.